Southern Pacific Transportation spins book for the Stanton Branch. It's going to be zone number 48. This one's dated 3/9/81. If you want to know what the spins stands for, there it is. Southern Pacific Industrial Numbering System. On the Santa Ana branch, I showed all the codes, what they all mean. So we just fast forward this one to the beginning of the branch. So it says running track from Anaheim Station to Main Street on Stanton Branch. So that's starting out the Anaheim Y, up off of Manchester and the 5 freeway. Then coming down east leg of the Anaheim Y, Southern Pacific Transportation Company. And then this red writing here says it was spiked, and then it gives a date that the track was spiked, placed out of service. While these companies may not sound familiar, they're probably out of business, but some of these tracks still serve industry. I was down a couple weeks ago exploring this area, and then I didn't realize I had this book with me. So I could have done a lot more investigating than I did. Glovet. Interesting. I think my parents used to do business with them many, many moons ago. And even more industries. Spiked, vacant. Coming up here, vacant, with some notes and the date. Meat Products, North American Systems, Greg's Foods, another lead track that was spiked. As you can see, there are a lot of businesses listed here. Westminster Team Track, Naval Weapon Station, hey, spike, spike, spike. Department of Water and Power, Levitt's Furniture, Smelter Track, Wintersburg. This is going to be a long video. Okay, the Stanton Branch, some people call it the Huntington Beach Branch. In this book, it's called Stanton Branch. Stanton went as far south as Main Street in Huntington Beach, and as far west as the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power plant down near Seal Beach. Okay, so here we start out at, this is the Anaheim Y. This goes to 9th Street, then joins Metrolink to Santa Ana, and then goes down to Costa Mesa. This way goes back toward LA. Some of the spurs still exist, some are gone. But these tracks are still in service, so to speak. Now remember, we saw this page on the Santa Ana branch. The West Santa Ana branch came across here and went in that direction. This spur here still exists today. And then this is the Y that goes to the Stanton Branch. This going that way is the former Los Alamitos branch, but it no longer exists either. So coming out of the Y and coming south, this branch parallels Western Avenue. This is a really interesting place. Same with here. If you are a fan of grade crossings, cantilever, first generation with bells on them. Not speakers, but bells on this grade crossing here. They have them here with speakers here. Coming in here, this is a first generation industrial park in Stanton, just north of the 22 freeway. Several of these businesses still exist. When the tracks get to Doig Avenue, they basically All along in here, there's trees growing in the right of way, so there's been nothing been on this branch for a while. I didn't see any clue of this branch here, so I think this has been pulled. But these other tracks are still existing, and there are customers on these tracks. Like I said, I was down there, I think 2 weeks ago. Here's this is a grade crossing that's got the cantilevers with bells. And then you have multiple businesses along here. There were tank customers. I saw some box cars and some covered hoppers. Continuing down, tracks going underneath the Garden Grove Freeway. It shows industries here. I didn't see anything down there, but I think there's like an RV storage lot here where the tracks cut across. Coming down below the Garden Grove Highway 22 or Freeway 22, shows tracks come down, passing track coming down, and this was the branch going down to Seal Beach Naval Air Station, or weapons plant, or whatever they want to call it now. It's where they keep all the stuff that goes bang. And this shows the branch going at this point in 1981. This yard was spiked out, so you only had this track coming into the property. And then this shows the yard, basic yard for what Southern Pacific did, not what the Naval Railroad did. This continues showing the yard, and then the tracks came across Seal Beach Boulevard and worked its way down the branch. I believe at one point McDonnell Douglas or one of the aerospace companies down there received or sent out cars. And that comes down to there. And basically that's the end of the line. I believe this was the power plant. It's still there, Department of Water and Power for Los Angeles County. That shows the end there. Shows the spur going inside the property. I think there's still a bridge or a trestle across a flood control channel, but the tracks are gone. And then our branch continues south here. This coming down from the 22, going underneath the San Diego Freeway 405, continue coming down various businesses. Some more businesses. I know there's a Edison plant that gets really large transformers or ships out transformers down off that branch. And this shows the end of the branch short of Main Street. Talbert, I think the end of the line currently is around Talbert. There's a bridge cross, but everything beyond here is residential. So that's the Stanton line.